going to take, 15 or 20 years to overcome the fire safety and remedial work which needs doing in tall buildings. Buildings over 18 meters, there's over 11,000 buildings. And buildings between 11 and 18 meters, there's 33,000 buildings which need remedial work. So we're seeing opportunities across the country.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. Joining me is Light Science Technology CEO Simon Deacon. Simon, very good to speak with you. What does it mean for LST that Injectaclad's achieved these testing results?
Morning, Stephen. It's really a huge milestone for Injectaclad. There was 25 years life on the product before, but it's gone through rigorous testing, and this has achieved a 50-year standard. And this is to ASTM F 1980 standard. And that's really important for fire officers, architects, and other people who might approve for our product to go in the building. And this really gives it the longevity everybody's looking for in our product. And against our competitors, who some are only got a lifetime product of 15 years or 20 years, 50 years is quite a standard, and is really in line with some of the lifetime of the buildings and other materials which are in the building. So it's really good news for us.
Simon, what differentiates Injectaclad from other solutions?
It's really the fact that it's easier to install than taking a facade down. It's a real cost-effective solution. And with having this 50 years lifetime product now, it is really important. It really supports and helps fire officers, building owners, make decisions, architects make the right decisions on what product to put in. So I think we really stand out on having a unique offering.
How scalable is the PFP offering, and what's your view on growth potential?
It's really scalable. Stephen, if you read it recently in the Sunday Times, they had an article where they believe that the market industry is worth around 16 billion, circa 16 billion here in the UK alone. And we believe that's near 50 billion. And it's going to take, 15 or 20 years to overcome the fire safety and remedial work which needs doing in tall buildings. Buildings over 18 meters, there's over 11,000 buildings. And buildings between 11 and 18 meters, there's 33,000 buildings which need remedial work. So we're seeing opportunities across the country.
How do government targets around fire safety regulation align with LST's and I suppose Injectaclad's goals?
Yeah, the government has obviously put Building Act in and a Fire Safety Act in place. And, they've also approving through certain bodies what fire safety goes into these buildings over 18 meters. Now, that's been slower than predicted, but we're also seeing an uplift in quoted pipeline. So for us, it's really in line. We see a sort of a hockey stick type growth in this industry, because as these jobs do get passed and material for going into these buildings go in, then I think it's really important, that we'll see quite large growth over the next 18 months, 2 years, 3 years as we go forward. As I mentioned earlier, there's 15 years easily work here in the UK alone. So I think we're going to be extremely busy.
And Simon, your plans for the PFP division going forward?
Plans are to continue expanding. We have 3 pumps currently in operation. We expect to acquire more pumps. And also look at making sure we put this early warning system in. As a technology company, I think it's really important to get this early warning system in. So prototypes will be being built, designed and developed and tested. And then we'll market that in the industry as well. And that safeguards people within buildings. If they're 18, 19, 20 meters up on the top floor, there's an early warning system if a fire starts within a cavity.
Simon, congratulations on those testing results. Thanks for speaking with us today.
Thank you, Stephen.
Simon Deacon, CEO of Light Science Technologies.